All right, now it is time for some good standing cardio and core. How does that sound today? So we absolutely need no equipment. I think I got my music a little loud. So we don't need any equipment. You don't even need a yoga mat. The only thing what I'm gonna recommend that you have is like a chair or a countertop or something to put your hands on, because I think we're gonna do about 4 exercises today, and they all are gonna require a lot of balancing. All these are completely healthy for pregnant people, as long as your physician has cleared you to be physically active. So we're not gonna be doing anything that'll put too much load on the front of your belly. We're just gonna work on bringing things around and in and strengthening through the hips tremendously and through that front core. So, and your side core quite a bit. So let's get started. We're gonna kind of keep going with the kickboxing theme here. And we are going to stand on, so you're gonna mirror what I'm doing. You're gonna take your right foot and turn it out to the right a little bit. You're gonna bring your hands in a fist over to the left. Okay, you're gonna tighten and be strong and long. Hands out to the side. You're gonna bring your leg up a little bit. This is where you could totally hang on to something, okay? You're gonna bring your leg up directly out to the side. Then you're gonna flex and use your butt and your hamstrings to bring that foot, the heel, to your rear. Then you're gonna kick it out and down. So actually we're gonna go up, heel to the rear. I'm gonna hold on, my goodness. So we're gonna go up, heel to the rear, out, heel to the rear, down. Should we try that again? Up, heel to the rear, out, heel to the rear, down. So this isn't necessarily a full roundhouse kick. We're not actually going to be doing a roundhouse kick, but it is similar to the coil up, the extension, and the recoil. And I want you to feel this strong front body, strong quads, strong thighs, okay? Work that back and the butt. Good, a couple more. Up. So challenging for the balance. One more. Up, in, out, in, down. Take a cleansing breath. How's that hip feeling? You're like, whew. Whoever thought a slow motion roundhouse kick could be such a good workout. We're gonna go to the other side now. So just the opposite of what you were doing. Turn out your left foot, twist. So you're already gonna feel that good load in the core. Hands up towards the bad guy. You're gonna bring that right leg up, point the toes away, heel to the rear, out, heel to the rear, tap it down, out, heel to the rear, out, heel to the rear. Let's do a few more reps of that. Breathing. Sometimes if you stumble, just tell yourself, well, it's windy. They can't all be just perfect, but our effort to do our best is so good for us. Look at your target. One more. Up, back, out, in. How was that? Second side easier, harder? What do you think? Curious to know. All right. Let's go into a little bit more for the front core, but it's also going to work the back core. So you're going to stand on your left foot. So I'm going to do the same side as you, okay? Arms reach up overhead. We're going to try to keep our head in between our biceps. We're going to hinge forward, maybe a little, maybe a lot, okay? Trying to keep our weight balanced in the hips. We're going to take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, tuck everything to the middle. Feel that good stretch on your low back. Inhale, drive through that right heel and through the middle fingers. Exhale in. Keep looking down at the floor. We're not arching our neck, okay? Keep tucking that chin. Give me some good exhales. And again, if you want to be holding on, this is how you do it. Now that back foot, you can decide what you want to do with it. So keep going here. You can flex the toes to the shins. You can point the toes and then feel how that changes the dynamic in your body. One more, friends. The only thing I want you to make sure of is that your belly's not spilling out, okay? It's drawing in. We want to keep that back as strong as we can and as lengthened as we can. Other side, here we go. Reach it out, lengthen. Go to where you feel like you're challenging yourself, but you know your limits, right? How about 3 more? Does that sound good? All right, standing tall. Let's just tap it out a little bit. All right, our next exercise is gonna be a really good one for the hips. And I really recommend that you do hold on to something. So you're gonna put your hands on the top of a chair or on a countertop. A countertop height is pretty ideal for this one, okay? You're gonna walk away slightly and you're gonna make sure that your left hip is over that left heel, and you're gonna lift your right leg straight back. Now, if you want it a little lower, that's fine. Draw in your belly, because we don't want to arch that low back. We want to lengthen through the low back. You're feeling active through that left glute. Okay, keeping your upper core steady. You're going to inhale, open that right hip. Exhale, rotate it. It's like you're rotating your pelvis down and in. Inhale, open. You're opening the foot, and then that foot rotates about 110 degrees, I'll say. Inhale, open. Let's all hip. Exhale, rotate in. Draw that belly in. Stay strong. You're going to feel inner thighs, outer thighs, hip, glutes. Imagine keep lengthening through that right heel. Couple more. Keeping that left leg super steady. Trying not to move and open that left knee at all. Really isolating so that that right hip is doing the work. Wow. Should we try the other side? I hope it'll feel just as good for you. Take a cleansing breath. Remind the front core to engage. Remind the back core to lengthen. Here we go. Right foot is grounded. Steady right leg. Lengthen up that left. Inhale, open the hip. Exhale, close it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, in. Notice how this side feels compared to the other. Does it open more or less? Is it stickier? Is it stronger, weaker? Trying to keep that foot steady in the air, not allowing it to like drop down, if that makes sense. Two more. Whew. Good job. So good. Thanks for trying those. I hope the hips kind of like that. I need to remind myself of what else I wanted to do with you today. All right, I want to do one more. So we're gonna do a warrior one position. Let's put that right leg forward, left leg back. You're gonna have that left foot at a 45-degree angle to your right foot. Arms go overhead. Now arms are up, ears between your biceps. You're gonna tuck under just slightly so you get a little more length through the back. You're gonna exhale, hinge from the hip, inhale up. Exhale, hinge from the hip. So we're keeping and maintaining that bend in the right knee. We're just hip hinging. Just one more. That's all I want. One more. Hold it down here. And we're gonna thread the needle and open. Thread the needle the other way and open. Draw in that core. It's kind of like Pilates, but standing. One more. You're gonna feel this in the back of that right leg, right? Whew, come on up, friends. Release. Shake it out. Let's do one more let's do the other side, and then I'm gonna send you free. Let's take the arms up and overhead, reach through those pinkies, ribs stacked over the pelvis, and we begin to hinge. Soft bend in that left knee, Give it a good hip hinge. So the hips are actually hinging forward. They're not locked in place. It's not a spinal hinge. It's a hip hinge. So the whole pelvis comes forward. The whole pelvis tilts back. And we'll do one more and hold it down. Lift that tailbone. On an exhale, we thread. This other arm really reaches through. Inhale, center. Exhale the other way. Good. All right, friends. Come back up. Step together. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. Any stretches that you feel like you need to do beyond what I'm going to just show you here, feel free to go with that. We're just doing a standing cat-cow. So we arch the spine as we go down, and then tuck and roll up. Just nourish that spine. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale tall. We're gonna hinge forward for a fold and a release through those hamstrings, the neck, the spine. Gently wiggle the head side to side. And just hold and breathe. Breathe into your low back. And we'll come on up. I hope you have a very blessed day filled with things that you love, things that are meaningful, and things that move you closer to working through your purpose. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Thank you.